It started with a garden. Every morning at 6:15, Helen, age 73, would walk outside with her coffee, tend to her tiny backyard garden, and pick a few leaves of something most people overlook. 6 months earlier, she struggled to get out of bed. Her knees hurt, her skin was thinning, and her hair had lost its fullness. She said she felt like she was fading. Her doctor said it was just aging, but Helen didn't accept that. Instead, she changed one small thing in her daily routine. And it wasn't some expensive supplement or a trendy collagen powder. It was a vegetable, one she had ignored most of her life. After just a few weeks, she noticed her joints didn't ache as much when she stood up. Her skin looked brighter. Even her hair seemed fuller. Her energy returned. And the strangest part? She didn't do anything radical. Just this one change. Just this one vegetable. And today, I'm going to tell you what it was. But before I do, let me ask you something. Have you noticed your skin getting thinner? Wrinkles forming faster than before? Are your knees or shoulders making noise when you move? Do you feel like your muscles aren't as strong as they once were? If you answered yes, it's not your imagination. It's collagen loss. And after age 60, it speeds up. But here's what no one tells you. Your body can still produce collagen, even after 60. You just need to activate it. And that's exactly what this vegetable does. Now, I want you to stay with me, because in part 4, I'll reveal the vegetable that changed Helen's life. You probably have it in your fridge right now, but if you don't understand how it works, or why it works, it won't help you at all. In fact, most people eat this food the wrong way and miss out completely on its collagen-restoring power. That's why we're going to walk through the full story. From what collagen actually does in your body, to the real reasons it disappears as you age, to the mistakes that block your body from making more of it. And if you're over 60, or love someone who is, this could be the most important video you'll watch all week. So don't click away. Don't skip to the end. Because what you'll learn in the next few minutes might not just change how you eat. It could change how you age. Let's begin. Let me ask you something personal. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and thought, "That doesn't look like me"? Maybe it was the fine lines creeping across your cheeks. Maybe your skin felt thinner. Maybe your arms didn't feel as firm. Or maybe it wasn't the mirror. It was how you moved. The way your knees cracked when you got up. Or how your shoulders ached after just folding laundry. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. In fact, after the age of 60, your body produces 30% less collagen than it did just a decade earlier. And that number keeps dropping. Collagen is what keeps your skin firm, your joints smooth, your bones strong, and your muscles supported. It's not just about looking younger. It's about moving better, feeling stronger, and living independently. But here's the hard truth. Most people don't even realize their collagen is disappearing until it's too late. They blame aging. They blame genetics. They blame everything except the real issue, a silent decline in their body's natural collagen production. And it shows up in small but painful ways. You wake up sore and stiff. You bruise more easily. Your joints don't bend the way they used to. You feel slower, weaker, more fragile. But what if I told you that it doesn't have to be this way? What if your body isn't broken? It's just waiting for the right signal. Because here's what science now understands. Your body can still make collagen well into your 60s, 70s, even 80s, but it needs the right tools, the right nutrients, and most importantly, the right trigger. And no, that trigger is not another bottle of powdered collagen from the store. In fact, without this one missing piece, most collagen supplements do nothing. It's easy to think that collagen loss is just part of getting older, like gray hair or needing reading glasses. But the truth is, there's more going on behind the scenes, and some of it is happening because of habits you don't even realize are harming you. Here's what you need to know. Collagen isn't something you only get from a supplement. Your body makes it on its own by combining certain amino acids like glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. But in order to do that, it needs a perfect environment. That includes enough vitamin C to spark the reaction, zinc and copper to activate the enzymes, a steady supply of protein, and a low inflammatory environment, so your cells aren't under constant attack. But after age 60, that environment starts to break down. Your digestive system becomes less efficient, so you absorb fewer nutrients. Your hormones shift, slowing down the natural repair and rebuild process. And your exposure to things like sugar, processed foods, and even mild daily stress, yes, even emotional stress, creates an internal environment that damages collagen faster than your body can replace it. Now, here's the part that might surprise you. Many seniors are unknowingly speeding up collagen loss every single day. How? They skip protein at breakfast. They drink sugary juices thinking it's healthy. They take long walks in the sun without protecting their skin. They use over-the-counter antacids, which reduce stomach acid and make it harder to absorb zinc and magnesium, two critical minerals for collagen production. And the big one, they rely on collagen supplements without providing the co-nutrients needed to absorb or activate it. That's like pouring bricks into a construction site with no workers and no blueprint. Nothing gets built. So if you've ever wondered why you took collagen and didn't feel a thing, now you know. Your body isn't lazy. It's just not getting what it needs. But here's the exciting part. There are certain foods, real, natural foods, that don't just supply the materials your body needs. They actually wake up your collagen production system. They flip the switch back on. And one of the most powerful of those foods is a vegetable you've seen 1,000 times but probably never thought twice about. Let's say you're trying. You've bought the collagen powder. You're adding it to your morning coffee. You even started eating more fruits and vegetables. You think, I'm doing the right thing. But weeks go by, and nothing changes. Your skin still feels thin. Your joints still ache. You still feel like your body is running on empty. Here's why. Rebuilding collagen isn't just about what you take in. It's about how, when, and with what. And most people over 60 are making these three critical mistakes. Mistake number 1, taking collagen without the activators. Collagen supplements are made of peptides. But unless your body has the cofactors, like vitamin C, zinc, copper, and specific enzymes, those peptides float around uselessly. Think of it like trying to start a car with no key. You've got fuel, you've got an engine, but without the key, it won't go anywhere. If you're taking collagen without a source of vitamin C or sulfur-rich vegetables to support enzyme activity, you're not rebuilding, you're wasting. Mistake number 2, eating collagen killers. You may be doing all the right things and then unknowingly destroying it with just one bite. Sugar is the number 1 collagen killer. It binds to collagen proteins in your skin and joints, causing them to stiffen, tangle, and break down faster. This process is called glycation, and it's one of the biggest drivers of visible aging and inflammation. Fried foods, refined carbs, and even harmless things like fruit juice can trigger this process. Mistake number 3. Ignoring the timing and synergy. Collagen needs rhythm. It builds during rest, during healing, and when nutrients arrive together, not scattered throughout the day. Many people take collagen in isolation or at the wrong time, such as alongside caffeine or on a poor diet. Others combine it with acidic foods that reduce absorption, or they take it late at night when their digestive function is slowing down. So, what's the fix? You need to provide your body with the raw materials, amino acids, vitamin C, zinc, the right timing with meals that include fat and fiber, and the activator food that flips the switch on collagen production. And yes, there's one vegetable that does all 3. So here it is, the moment you've been waiting for. The vegetable that helped Helen rebuild her collagen, ease her joint pain, and feel years younger, without any expensive pills or powders. Are you ready? It's kale. That's right. The dark, leafy green that many people push aside, wrinkle their nose at, or only eat in salads they didn't want in the first place. But kale is not just another trendy health food. It is one of the most powerful, natural collagen activators available, especially for people over 60. Let me explain why. Kale is loaded with vitamin C, and without vitamin C, your body cannot produce collagen. Period. No matter how much protein you eat, no matter how much collagen you take, if your body is low on vitamin C, collagen synthesis grinds to a halt. But that's just the beginning. Kale is also rich in chlorophyll, the green pigment in plants. Chlorophyll helps detoxify the body, fight inflammation, and most importantly, stimulates the precursor enzymes involved in collagen production. Even better, kale contains lutein, which not only supports collagen in your skin and eyes, but also helps protect it from breakdown caused by oxidative stress. And let's not forget the trace minerals, zinc, magnesium, calcium, and even sulfur, all of which act as cofactors for the enzymes that build, bind, and stabilize collagen in your joints, bones, and skin. In other words, kale doesn't just support collagen, it activates it. Now, you might be thinking, I've eaten kale before. Nothing happened. Well, here's the thing. How you prepare it and what you eat it with makes all the difference. Raw kale has more vitamin C, but it's harder to digest for some seniors. Lightly steaming, it helps your body absorb more nutrients, especially minerals like calcium and magnesium, and pairing it with a healthy fat like olive oil, avocado, or nuts boosts the absorption of its fat-soluble nutrients. Helen, from our story, started eating kale sautéed in olive oil with garlic and lemon juice 3 times a week. That one simple habit delivered vitamin C, sulfur compounds, plant-based iron, and healthy fats, all in one plate. That's how she flipped the collagen switch back on. And she's not the only one. Nutrition researchers from Tufts University found that seniors who consumed dark leafy greens at least 4 times per week had significantly higher collagen density in both skin and joints compared to those who didn't. That's not a supplement ad. That's real food, doing real work in a real body. So now you know. Kale is one of the most powerful collagen activators nature has to offer. But here's something almost no one talks about. It's not enough to just eat kale. If you want real results, stronger joints, smoother skin, better flexibility, you have to prepare it the right way, at the right time, and avoid the one mistake that silently shuts down its benefits. Let's break it down. Step 1. How to prepare kale for maximum collagen impact. If you're over 60, your digestive system doesn't process raw vegetables the way it used to. That means eating raw kale in large amounts can lead to bloating, gases, and even block some nutrients from being absorbed. That's why lightly steaming or sautéing kale is the sweet spot. Just 2 to 3 minutes of gentle heat helps soften the tough fibers, increases mineral absorption, and preserves most of the vitamin C and chlorophyll, especially if you add a squeeze of lemon juice at the end. Step 2. What to pair it with. To truly activate your body's collagen engine, you need more than just kale. Here's a collagen-activating trio that works beautifully. Kale, for vitamin C, chlorophyll, minerals. Extra virgin olive oil or avocado, for fat-soluble absorption and anti-inflammatory support. A clean protein source, like eggs, fish, or lentils, to supply the amino acids needed for collagen production. Bonus tip: add garlic or onions. They're rich in sulfur, which helps strengthen collagen bonds and keeps your joints resilient. This combo gives your body the signal, the tools, and the delivery system it needs to build collagen naturally. Step 3. When to eat it. Timing matters. Your body repairs itself most effectively at night. Eating a collagen-activating meal earlier in the day, especially at lunch or early dinner, gives your system time to absorb the nutrients, convert them, and begin the rebuilding process while you sleep. Aim to include a kale-based meal at least 3 to 4 times per week, ideally before 6 p.m. Now, here's the warning. The one thing that can cancel all this out: oxalates. They're naturally occurring compounds found in many leafy greens, including kale. When consumed in excess, especially raw, they can interfere with calcium and magnesium absorption, and in some people contribute to kidney stress. But here's the good news. Steaming kale significantly reduces oxalates while preserving its collagen-supporting nutrients. So avoid eating raw kale smoothies every day. Balance is key. Light cooking is your friend. Now, let's bring it all together. Let's take a moment to reflect on what you've just discovered. You've learned that collagen loss after age 60 is not just a cosmetic issue. It's a core reason for joint pain, slower recovery, weaker muscles, thinner skin, and even poor balance. You've learned why your body stops making collagen, and how most common supplements fail because they don't include the nutrients or conditions required for collagen to actually form. You've uncovered the real problem, not a lack of effort, but a lack of activation. And now, you know the truth. That one humble vegetable, kale, can unlock your body's ability to rebuild collagen naturally. If you prepare it the right way, pair it with the right foods, and eat it at the right time. But knowing isn't enough. It's what you do next that matters. So here's your collagen activation checklist. Lightly cook kale, steam or sauté to unlock nutrients. Pair it with healthy fat, olive oil, avocado, and clean protein. Add garlic or lemon for extra activation power. Eat it before 6 p.m., so your body has time to absorb and repair. Do this at least 3 to 4 times per week for best results. And avoid raw kale overload or sugary meals that block collagen. It's that simple. No expensive treatments, no complicated routines, just a small shift in your plate, repeated with purpose. Now, if you've ever felt like your body was aging faster than your spirit, if you've looked in the mirror and wondered where your strength, glow, or energy went, let this be your turning point. Because aging is inevitable, but how you age is up to you. And this is the kind of change that can help you move better, feel stronger, and reclaim the confidence that your best years aren't behind you. They're just waiting to be reactivated. Before you go, I want you to do 3 things. First, hit the like button, so this information reaches more people over 60 who've been told there's nothing they can do. Second, subscribe, because next week's video reveals the one morning habit that destroys overnight collagen repair and increases inflammation by 60%. Most people do it without thinking. Don't miss it. And third, share this video with someone you care about. A spouse, a friend, a parent. Because sometimes the smallest change in our kitchen can make the biggest difference in our future. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, your body is still listening. Give it the right message, starting tonight.